Hi everybody, this is Scott Sharp with Fretboard Toolbox, and today we're going to look at the 6 chords you must learn in the key of D major. Every time you hear songs in the key of D major, these are the first 6 chords I want you to think of, and once that becomes automatic, then you'll be able to start figuring out all sorts of songs on your own. So let's take a look and I'll show you how it works. Today I'm going to use an Essential Guitar 2nd edition here. 2nd editions just came out, super excited. And we are going to look at the key of D major. And in the key of D major, every time a song's in the key of D major, I want you to think of these chords right here. Skip the C for right now, but I want you to think of D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, and B minor. And I want you to be able to think of these Roman numerals too. 1, 2, 3. So D's the 1, E minor's the 2, F sharp minor's the 3, G major's 4, A major's 5, B minor's 6. Okay, so to play along with these chord progressions today, you're going to need to know D major, E minor. I don't know if I'll do F sharp minor, but maybe. G major, A major, and B minor. B minor's tough, I know, but I think we'll be skipping the F sharp minor, so you're only down to 1 bar chord that you have to know today if you're playing on the guitar. So let's look at these chord progressions here. Okay, these are some common chord progressions in the key of D major. Here's the Roman numerals and here's the chords. So what I want you to think about is when we're in the key of D, D's your home. Okay, and then when I go to the 5 chord here, A major is the 5 chord, you're going to feel this tension. So here's home, tension, makes you want to go back to home. Okay, so D's the home in the key of D. A major's got the tension, makes you want to go back home. So that's a 1-5-1 progression, D, A, D. Okay, now that's D major, A major, D major. Then a 1-4-5 progression is D, G, A. Okay, and 4 chords. So this was 1 was home, 5 was tension. 4 chords push you away from home. Okay, so you'll hear what you may hear. Hopefully you'll hear what I'm talking about here in a second. So let's play 1, 4, 5, or D, G, A. Okay, 1, so I'm home. You can just sit at home for a long time and feel comfortable, hopefully. Okay, now listen to when I go to the 4 chord, the G. Feel how we just kind of pushed away? Now I'm going to go back home. Okay, so that's home. Now listen how G pushes away. Push away. I can always go back to home. Okay, that's 1-4. Now listen what happens when we do the root, the home, push away with the 4, tension on the 5, and this 1-4-5 is the backbone of tons of music. So we're going to play D, G, A. So D, G pushes away, 5's got a lot of tension, makes me want to go back home. Okay, so 1, 4, 5, 1. I'm not claiming to be a singer. 1, 4, 5, 1. Okay, that's the backbone. So we can mess around with that though, and we could play a 1-5-4. That's D, A, G. Okay, so now I'm going D, A, back to 1. Okay, that's messing around with the 1, 4, and 5. Now we can throw in some minors. This 1-6 progression happens all the time. I love this sound. 1, 6, 4, 5. So we're going to play D, B minor, G, A. Okay, so here's D, B minor, G, A, 1, 6, 4, 5, back to 1. 1645. It's money. It's super common. I love that sound. Here's a 1625, D, B minor, E minor, A. So we got 1 is D major, 6 is B minor, 2 is E. Yeah, 2 is E minor, and then the 5 is A major. Okay, so D, B minor, E minor, A. 1625. So now we'll go 1, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, 5. Okay, that's a 1625. Another cool progression. This one is 1245. So D, E minor, G, A. Here's D, E minor, G, A, D, E minor, G, A, D, E minor, G, A, back to D. Okay, then the last one of these common chord progressions here, the ones we're going to play today, is a 5-4-1. So this one is a descending. Lots of Western music kind of plays ascending, like 1, 4, 5, 1. And this is a descending one, so it's got a cool sound to it. So this is going to be a 5-4-1. So 5, 4, 1, 5. So you may have, like, at some of these chord progressions I've been playing, you may think like, oh, I've heard that song before. What's that song he's playing? But it could be any song, because chord progressions can't be copyrighted, at least in the United States, because we'd run out of songs way too fast. Melodies can be copyrighted, but chord progressions can't. And so all these chord progressions here can be found in tons and tons of different songs. And they are, because they all sound good together. And they sound good together because they're all in the key together. So to play along with these kind of chord progressions, you can go to the Fretboard Toolbox website, and if you scroll to the tracks and tabs section and you click on 200 free jam tracks, then I've got all those chord progressions. We were playing the ones in the key of D. I'm playing through all those chord progressions, but also playing through the same chord progressions in the key of C and A and G, and here's E and F. And this tells you which toolbox pages you would use to play along with those. But there's some different common chord progressions here, and anything in italics is breaking the rules. I got some minor keys, what's called relative minor key chord progressions here, and then some blues chords progressions here. But what's really fun to do is just practice playing along with these chord progressions, and then once you kind of get that down, so you just click on that box, and then it'll tell you which scales to look for and which notes are most likely in there, and all the underlining and white boxes are all the same in this section and in my books. And so I've got all those chord progressions we just played at 4 different speeds each that you can mess around with. And then when you're ready to do some soloing with it, then you can start using the toolbox, and then I can look at these notes in white boxes down here, and I can start seeing, okay, I want to play a D major scale with that. And I can go D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, like this. Not like that. Can start messing around with those, and then find all sorts of cool sounds. So if you're interested in checking out a toolbox or learning more, I've got books for lots of different instruments here, including guitar, mandolin, bass, ukuleles, tenor guitar, 5-string banjo, resonator guitar, and even there should be piano down there. So all sorts of ones. And if you want to go ahead and print off some free pages and see if you find them useful, you can read about my essential versus complete books here, my print versus ebook options here, And then if you click look inside on any of my books, you can download all of the key of G major pages and the instructions for free, and then see if you find it useful. And if you do, great. And if not, then you're not out any money. So anyways, I hope you found something useful today. But the number one thing is every time you hear a song is in the key of D major, I want you right away to be able to, after practice and after learning it, I want you to be able to say D major. I know what's in there. It's D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor. Done. And then real cool things will start to happen. So I appreciate you taking a look, and I'll have lots more videos coming on lots more instruments.